So your son's mother's pussy was like a war vet?
It was like a war vet. Yeah.
What do you mean?
It was angry and it was addicted to drugs. And I threw a change at it.
Did you try any kind
I said, get out of my neighborhood.
When you hop back in, you notice.
I didn't believe that you were in a war.
When you notice a shift in the terrain, did you try any different moves to like?
Am I the only one that doesn't believe war vets that they were ever in a war? I'm like, yeah, all right, you fucking drug addict. I was like, yeah, you can buy that hat on Google, motherfucker.
Yeah, you see a lot of like 50-year-old Vietnam vets these days.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, okay.
Dude, wait, what?
Okay, buddy, where'd you get that fucking jacket?
Yeah.
I hear you on that. A lot of stolen valor, but good for them, dude. I'd be stealing valor.
The first time I went back in, though, yeah, it was definitely looser for sure.
What'd you do? Did you do any kind of? What I'm asking you is, did you do any different moves than you do otherwise? Usually, if you're in there,
side to side.
That's what I'm saying.
You rang the dinner bell.
Yeah.
You hit that triangle, bro.
I threw a flare in there first.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Whoa, Lewis, chill.
Is that too far?
No, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what'd you think, Matt? How was your wife's pussy?
He's with his wife, so he can't really have it. Like,
yeah.
He's not. No, he's tighter than ever. I love it.
Yeah, it was great, honestly. I've had sex with women who are like 40, in their upper 40s who've had multiple kids.
But that having kids isn't the issue because it gets tighter. It gets better.
Goes back.
It goes. Well,
comes back.
It's like a lizard's tail. It'll come back, dude.
It'll never go back to its original status. It's like, then we got to decide, like, do you want the pussy to, it's always you eat.
How high did you 10
get? 10 to 20%.
How fucking high did you get?
Hear me out. I think the pussy, at its best case scenario, will get back to 80 to 90% of its elasticity, right?
I don't know.
Would you rather?
What?
That's what I feel. Now, what would you rather? A woman who has a stomach scar or a woman who's lost 20% of her elasticity in her pussy?
Neither bother me, dude.
Yeah, I didn't care. I don't care at all.
Neither bother me, dude. I'm like real hetero, so it's like if I'm just around a girl, I get hard. So I don't. Really
if I had to pick a stomach scar,
you'd rather,
because that's a complete non-issue.
Yeah.
The elasticity.
No,
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we're not prima donnas over here at Shad Digital, dude. We're not really prima donnas,
bro.
We're still hungry. We're still in this game, dude. We're still, we're not.
I've seen some fucking.
Just talking to a wall at this point.
No, I've seen some scars.
He's just doing a deposition here.
The words are just going right through his head.
No, dude. You've never been with a girl with a fucking C-section scar, then?
Yeah, huh, dude? We went one time at my cousin's bachelor party. There, like, strippers came to the house, and the one lady had like visibly just had a child. So she would sit down there. They were calling her brain belly because her stomach was
oh no! Oh my god!
Did you fuck her?
Oh no!
No, but I remember just being entertained. I remember being like, she's good.
she's a pretty good one. Yeah, there were a couple brain bellies hopping around at Miko's bachelor party.
Oh yeah, dude.
I was on like Molly, just looking at these people.
Shit,
a couple of crangs, dude.
Dude,
that was a really fun night, though.
Yeah, dude. It actually did look like.
God damn, that was a fun night.
2 Ninja Turtles, Krang, and fucking 1 Splinter. That's how I described the 4 strippers that were there.
Hey Siri, give me some Ninja Turtle characters on a podcast.
Dude, that would be a sick business to do. To like have strippers, but try to find the most beat up and rugged strippers and be like an escort company that you could send like a low key freak show to a bunch of dudes and just have them get naked.
That's every.
Be like, you better not shame these beautiful women.
Dude, I've only set up 2 bachelor parties ever in my entire life, and both times it was with exactly that company.
It's just a freak show. The Oddities, dude. Do you remember the Oddities?
Yeah, dude.
WWE. Just that squad rolling through your party. Dude, that girl's 6'3", dude.
It's just China. Like, I thought she was dead. What the fuck?
Dude.
China.
It was like every shape. Like exactly. It'd be like a 350-pound woman, like a muscle chick, and a fucking chick with one leg. It's like Sid's toys from Toy Story.
Oh fuck!
One of them's clearly retarded.
One of them.
You'd want your money back. Like, dude, there's only two of them retarded.
Bachelor party, which I also set up. Dude, there was a mom and daughter.
Oh, that's so fun. They're gonna put Limping through the door.
It was fucking crazy, dude.
You just go. It'd be funny if you have him come to your bachelor party and just play rough touch football with them. Just like playing football. Push them.
Well, after we did Zach's bachelor party, we were like, why don't we just hire these girls for like UFC night? Like it was pretty cheap and like just kind of like fun.
Yeah.
Have these gross drug addicts hanging out with us.
Some of them were okay, but yeah, there was some, and then you could get trapped with a nasty one. They'd trap you.
Yeah.
And you'd just be stuck.
There's always one stripper. Go ahead, sorry.
Guys, no, you please.
It's always the rule. There has to be some sort of like universal law for every like 10 strippers at a strip club. There's one old road dog that comes and like everyone's just like here, arm's length, not like $1. Like stop, don't breathe,
dude. Last strip club I was at, that happened to me. There was one that was the ugliest. It was crazy that she was there. It was crazy. No one gave her $1 while she was dancing.
Oh, it's so sad.
So I walked up and gave her money,
you're a nice guy.
She immediately was like, I'm going to come get you when I get off stage. And I was like, no, you don't have to do that. I went and bought another dance so that when she got off, I wasn't there.
Oh.
Fuck,
dude, I handed her $1 and she latched onto me. It was insane.
I remember when I was like 10 years old, I went to like a really shitty like comic book convention. It was like a low budget shit, like a really, really shit one. And they had like Uncle Ben from Star Wars was like the big fucking get. Like he was like a big one. But then they also had the guy that was in Darth Vader's costume. And dude, I'm almost positive it was maybe it was Uncle Ben that nobody gave a fuck about. Maybe it was Uncle Ben. Dude, yeah, it was Uncle Ben. He was sitting there. The big attraction was Darth Vader with the guy who was in the costume.
James Earl?
No. James Earl did his voice.
Oh.
So it was some old white guy that just wore the costume.
Dude who actually like was his stunt double?
And I felt so bad, and I went on his line. I paid $5 for a picture with Uncle Ben.
That's really sweet, man. That's a nice, sweet story.
But nice. That's how I was you in the strip club that night. Like.
Yeah, for sure. That was an old uncle.
I don't know. That was an Uncle Ben. Ugly old strippers, dude, because that's a problem, dude. It's like a dog on the beach. You don't feed a dog on the beach, dude. What are you doing?
Oh fuck!
You are such a shitty guy.
That's a good analogy.
Dog on the beach.
I'm still laughing at like there was that night at that bachelor party. There was these two Greek guys who were like their handlers, and I can imagine them with their brain bellies. Like, get in the fucking car, dude. Let's go. We're going to another party. Their fat Greek uncle was like, I need you to take the brain bellies over to the Planet Poker.
That's so fucked up, man. They were like dogs, dude. It's terrible.
It was pretty horrendous, dude. It was tough, man. It was like brain belly, and then there was a couple of them who were just like clearly fucked up. You go to definitely in Philadelphia if you want to see some fucking what'd you call him? What's the guy's name from Star Wars? Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben.
Let's see a couple Uncle Bens, dude. They do a live dildo show at midnight on Saturdays, and they're clearly drug addicted women, like track marks, everything. So if you want to see that.
It's pretty good though. They're like Cirque du Soleil sluts. They're like midair, dildo on each other. With like one of them will have a dildo in the mouth. They'll be in the air. Fucking, they are talented sluts.
Yeah, to be able to do that on 7 bags of heroin is kind of impressive.
It's crazy.
They might as well be like 50 feet in the air, dude. Like,
I know. It's like saying a guy at a strip club is groping strippers. That's what it is.
Yeah, dude.
True.
You ask him.
Well, that's not his fault. That's the half Puerto Rican part.
Dude, groping if you want to use the carnival thing, that's the equivalent of standing on the Gravitron. That's what you do. And everyone else is like, why is he doing that? And you're like, this is awesome.
Watch this.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, everybody wishes they were this cool. And everyone's like, no, dude, it's fucking weird.
He goes standing on the Gravitron.
He goes upside down. Yeah, the dude who went upside down.
Anybody doesn't understand what that is, dude, you have no idea how great of a fucking
do me a favor. Screen Bring it up, dude. Google standing on the Gravitron.
Dude,
it's some of the funniest pictures on earth.
It's like being good at Dance Dance Revolution. It's like, all right, I mean, you win this round, bro.
Oh fuck me!
It's like you win
what
this
have
round.
You sacrificed
I'm gonna go
to
back.
Win this?
I'm gonna go back to my life, but I'll give you this one, dude. I got you something nice right now.
It hit me with a standing fucking Gravitron.
So fucking funny, dude.
Notice everybody's away from him.
Please go for it. Oh no. Oh my god.
Yo, turn it down. Turn the fucking audio down.
It's not me. It's the video. My audio.
Click on the video. You can click on the video's audio.
I did. It's down. It's down 3/4 of the way.
All right, my bad.
That's the Mexican DJ on the Gravitron, dude.
Dude, this is my favorite.
Those dudes fucking slap.
He's awesome.
Oh fuck that picture, dude! Click this picture.
He's a fucking man.
Look at the guy next to him. Like, what the fuck?
Couldn't have been a better picture of a guy.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Fuck, dude! Who would have thought standing on the Gravitron was this funny?
It's so fucking funny,
dude.
Oh.
I can't handle the audio listeners, if you don't know, on the ride, the Gravitron just spins like really fast, and essentially you stick to a wall with like a, and there's it's only
keep going, Lewis. Keep trying to explain this.
Fucking kids on earth try to stand up on the Gravitron. And you see a lot of kids doing it, like, oh fuck, it's so funny.
Fuck, man,
I love it.
Damn.
It's making me laugh.
That is you,
all right,
dude.
fine.
That is you.
Fine. That's me.
100% that's you.
That's 100% me.
Oh fuck.
I don't get
fucking stand up,
dude. I don't get handsy with strippers. I I pay them to let me touch their titties, and sometimes
I know you pay. I see you pay.
Oh fuck, dude.
Yeah, you do. You do more.
Show and tell one time. I saw a lady. I'm not lying. They used to open up their butthole.
Supporting them, you fucking.
They used to let you throw dollars at their butthole. They would open up their buttholes first of all. Were like they would open them and it would like they would go like that and it would be like the black light. People, you see the people. Where do you see
mugs? Here's. I'll tell you, and then Lewis, correct me if I'm wrong.
Go ahead, bro. Whatever. Go ahead, Shane. Go ahead. Make me seem like I'm an asshole now. Go ahead, Shane. Instead of hey, just so you know, 95% of the time, Lewis is pretty civil with the people that he meets.
All right.
Right. So who I am is
I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing what you're like in a strip club.
You've seen me be a gropey asshole at the strip club.
I don't think you're being a gropey asshole. I'm saying you definitely are the guy. You walk in, you eye up every fucking dude in there. You set the tone, dude. You let them know you're ready to fight. You're there to either fuck or fight.
I'm not trying to fight nobody, bro. I got a child. My father was literally stabbed outside of a strip club.
Damn.
Oh no, it was a strip club?
Yeah, dude. It's a nightmare, dude. When I go to a strip club, I'm like, everyone be cool. Just tap it in, Gomez. Just go in there, just touch a stripper.
So you go to a strip club, you're like, I'm just gonna get this hand job and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude, get the fuck out.
Damn, dude, your dad's gonna show up like a Jedi, a ghost Jedi, and be like, son, run.
God damn, dude. That's fucking grisly.
Yeah, that's rough, man. It does make you a lot more likable. If you had like my life, like a pretty decent life, you'd be a shitty guy.
Yeah, probably.
But
in spite of it all,
what happened? Do you know?
What?
Like, what was the story?
He got into a fight with a kid. It was a young kid, actually, like a 16-year-old kid or a 15-year-old kid. My dad got punked by a child. My dad was murdered by a child.
Fuck.
Oh God damn! This story gets worse.
Oh, I thought you guys were going to start laughing and making fun of like a child punking my dad and killing him. I thought that was like a bit. I'm a setup guy.
Stabbed
this show's got a heart, bro.
Where was he? Sierra Leone? Come on, that was fair. It was fair to middle.
A blood diamond reference.
That was a bad one. It was a bad one.
How did that 15-year-old get into the strip club? Was there ever an investigation?
Outside of the strip club.
Was there ever an investigation into how that young man got inside there that night?
I tried to actually get the kid on my podcast. And he wouldn't.
He still walks.
He was like, "Yeah, no, it's not big enough of a show."
He's 15, dude. He definitely got out 3 years later, and he stabbed a Puerto Rican dude.
He got out.
You get fucking probation for that.
Maybe 12 years later he got out. Maybe even 20 years.
It's a misdemeanor.
He got the keys to the city for that.
Yeah,
they celebrated him. They were like, "All right, I'll stop."
Yeah, juvenile offender. He probably did what he said. He did 20 years.
Yeah, I think it was 20 years. I mean, it might have been 16. I think they tried him as an adult as well. But yeah, my father got into a fight with him, and the kid came back with a kitchen knife and fucking stabbed him.
A butter knife?
Yeah, my father's fucking weak as shit, dude.
It'd be funny if you jumped into a Cutco plug. You're like, anyway, guys, try Cutco. Luis Gomez, 10%.
Yeah, my father's very weak abdomen. My father.
I got stabbed in the gut with a kitchen knife.
It was a pizza cutter.
No.
Oh yeah, dude. He came back with a pizza cutter and dude, he cut him into 8 pieces. I swear to God. Dude.
Stop.
He stabbed him in the stomach. How many times did he stab him? He had to stab him a lot, right?
No, once, dude. Just one.
Damn.
That guy was like a ninja. He was accurate as fuck, dude.
Fuck.
If you gave me a knife and told me to kill somebody, I'm like, this is gonna take a while.
I'd pass out. As soon as I cut the person, I'd probably pass out.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, he stabbed him one time. My dad fucking, and then the kid went to jail for a while. And then I was going to podcast. I was looking for him. And then I found out through my own investigating that he died. He died. Yeah.
What did he die from?
Harry Carey. He killed himself the same way he killed my father, just fucking fell on a sword.
You know why they stabbed themselves in the stomach? Because the ancient samurai believe that your heart and everything, the force of your body reside in your stomach.
Yeah, they're wrong.
Yeah, I mean, they missed that one, but it does work.
You think how many people they're cutting open, they would have been like, oh, that's not where that is.
Well, it's not like your chi, like your life force. When you did seppuku, you're releasing your chi back because you're like, I don't deserve this, and you just got your stomach open.
I love seppuku, dude. I take shots. It's my shit.
What's seppuku?
Yeah.
Zambuca.
Oh, come on. Hey, now. Where can they catch you, Lewis? Lewis, where can they catch you?
Are we wrapping? Are we wrapping up on that? We're going to walk off on a bomb like that?
That was funny, dude.
It makes sense. Seppuku, Sambuku, that kind of sounds alike. Here we go.
Thank God it wasn't mine.
Your bomb was way worse.
My child soldier bomb? Yeah, that was a rough one.
Well, at least that was in context.
But I did have standing on the Gravitron, so.
This was like seppuku.
Oh, damn it, you're right. It's Gravitron.
Yeah, I'll do a shot of that. Like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? We'd have to be in your brain to get that.
Yeah, it's like a 8th grader. It really is like I'll have a shot of that. It's like, what? It's like, booze?
Rocket League.
Ooh.
Oh, sick. I fucking don't, I don't have any Xbox or PlayStation down here. Otherwise, I'd play with you. I'm sure one of my friends will DM you.
Butterly plays. Me and him been playing.
Oh, yeah, play with Butterly. Yeah, that's who I was making fun of there.
Okay. Why do you fuck? I mean, he's good.
Yeah, yeah. He's good.
He said that you're not that good.
Oh, I suck. I'm okay. If you just start playing, I'd be all right. I'd be able to beat you.
You think 1v1? You think 1v1 you beat me?
I don't know, dude. I don't care at all.
You don't care about video games anymore?
No, about who's better at Rocket League right now?
Stanhope told him he doesn't like video games anymore.
Dude, if you keep talking like this, I'm going to take Big J away from you.
Take him. I don't like him anymore. I stopped liking Big J years ago.
I'm going to take Big J, and there goes your entire empire. There goes your cash cow. It fucking Gas Digital crumbles, dude.
There goes my cow.
All right. McCusk, what's up, bro?
Chilling, man. I'm what time is 7:24, 7:27. Dude, I'm just right now, what I've been thinking on is I'm just trying to connect the dots, bro. I'm trying to see what's going on. I've been watching Stars at Home. Did you see the Stars at Home thing?
No, what's that?
when all the stars.
Oh God!
I'm trying to see where we're going, dude. I'm something's in the air, and I'm starting to put it. Like I'm trying to see where pop culture is trying to take us right now. Like the whole virtue signal of like I was watching Jimmy Fallon in his house doing the thing, and he's just praising fucking like T-Mobile for 4 minutes in his house. He's like, guys, another thing T-Mobile did that's really cool. They're donating $250,000 to Boys and Girls of America. So yeah, it's like our corporation fucking us into being pussies for them.
Yes,
that like definitely. Dude, the guys who own T-Mobile, they're acting like it's a bunch of like dudes in like t-shirts and jeans being like, it's time we turn it around, guys. Let's go to the boys. It's like, dude, they're like, oh, sweet, we can get some press out. Sweet, we can get some
exactly.
Press.
They have Jimmy Fallon. I mean, how much would you pay for a commercial on Jimmy Fallon to say that you have a great company, right? So they're just paying for that, and they get to write it off, and they get to fucking look like they're great. Fuck the Boys and Girls Club.
Hell yeah.
I didn't know. You didn't go to that bullshit.
I'll say fuck the boys and the girls.
All right. I think Lewis is on Jupiter right now. He is not here anymore.
Oh my God.
No more, Lewis, dude. It's 420. You better blaze it.
It's 420. Yeah, but dude, I was watching. So I started watching that, and then I watched the stay-at-home. Dude, the stay-at-home thing is the most insane thing in the world. I kind of want to show this to you. It might be.
I haven't seen it.
Weirdest. I'll just do random. I'm just gonna jump at random clips through this thing, dude. It is totally fucking bizarre. Let me say. All right, dude. This thing is absolute insanity. So this is the. All right, dude. This is the beginning.
What the fuck is that? I think that's the lady who said you couldn't find the clip.
No, I can find the clip.
that's her sending that tweet. Lewis can't find.
Dude, I've been just jumping through this thing. Random point.
What is this?
This is like some sort of thing they try to like do to make us feel better. Where they had a bunch of entertainers like entertain them, and like they were gonna put in a concert for us from home. So like that's the big thing to like virtue signal about how you're in your home right now, and like I don't know, it's a weird thing everybody's.
I'm getting so angry right now. Like I mean,
let's just. All right, this guy.
These guys suck. Look at that deep V back left. And what a fucking asshole.
Yo no me doy por vencido.
All right, never mind. He's a WAP.
He's what? No, he's a Mexican dude, bro. These are lads.
I'll never give up.
Yeah, shouldn't these guys be out?
These are lads. Lewis, you're close, dude. You're piecing together jokes. Should these guys be out doing something?
Lewis, dude.
Doctor working in San Rafael.
Oh, so is this whole thing just foreigners with their gobbledygook?
By the way, I haven't seen a doctor.
That's Kesha,
I haven't seen a doctor work for 1 second yet.
DB
I've only
again?
seen doctors putting on fucking face masks. That's all they do.
Okay.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Lewis, take a fucking nap.
Lewis, it's bedtime, bud. It's bedtime for Bonzos.
No, dude, I got hours more of this.
What is this group? What is this group?
I don't know, dude. This is what they're telling
I listen to this group.
Do your part. Stay home. Wash your hands like crazy.
I think I do.
Fuck up.
Fix your lighting, you fucking whore.
There you go, Lewis. You're back online.
Oh.
No. It's not live, Lewis. Chill.
Okay.
It will be available to.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, dude, the performers are so fucking funny. And dude, it's so long too. If I just go like that, it'll do to someone totally different.
Not always loving, but as long as they're.
Jesus Christ.
Jack Johnson?
He's living Salt Life, dude. Whoever that is.
That's Jack Johnson, bro.
Well, all right. He gets a pass. It's Salt Life.
True.
Yeah.
Comment.
Come on.
Oh, comment.
The boogie all night long.
I don't know why I hate it. Why am I so bitter?
Good comedy.
A free concert.
That's what that was, dude. Live from the Alt Comedy Club. These two cocksuckers. I fucking hate Chrissy Teigen and John. Dude, Chrissy Teigen talks shit on me, dude. Fuck
Did
her.
she really?
Chrissy Teigen, why is she getting so fat? You're a celebrity.
True. That's a power move right now to
by
get
going
fat.
to act.me and
Who's this
taking
bitch? Pause. Hell yeah.
frontline workers.
Yeah,
I like her.
It's just like dudes like this. Who stay at home dressed like a total fucking retard. Dude, like, I don't know. I try not to be a hater, but like, also, is this?
I like this. Yeah. Like that. That's gonna be good.
She's hot.
Yeah, she has 9 pianos, dude. Oh, that's Russian
She's
pop,
losing
dude.
her fucking mind. She's not even a musician. She's just fucking losing it.
I can listen to this all day, dude.
This is good, actually. So
yeah, I can listen to her all like hit those keyboards all day, dude.
This is.
Love is you.
I think this is John Lennon.
You and me.
Am I the only one who hates people that are good at music?
Yes.
They just suck, dude. It's like, you ever see somebody who can sing, like who can actually sing?
Shut the fuck up, Lewis.
Dude, they do. You know what I'm talking about.
John Lennon, dude. You didn't even acknowledge John Lennon, dude. That's not what we do here, Matt. That's junk, dude. He did. He actually was dressed like fucking Warren Zevon, dude. He looked like
He was dressed like late Lennon, dude.
I was John Lennon,
God.
dude. That was really. Go back to see if you can find more Rennons. Was that the only Rennon in here?
Whoa! What the fuck is this guy doing? Oh God.
Oh yes. What the
Lewis,
fuck?
this lady's bullying you on Twitter.
Dude, why is her face so square?
I don't know.
Dude, her tits suck so bad that she could just have her shirt open like that. Her tits are garbage. fucking square head flat tits.
She does have a Lego head. Oh, fucking Lego head, bitch.
What is that? That's bizarre, man.
She looks like she's SpongeBob's girlfriend. Square head flat tits.
Fuck, man.
Who lives in apartments by herself. Square head, flat tits. This guy looks like Bruce Cruz. Just like a Bruce Cruz.
It's an absolute.
Oh my god.
This people watch this for 8 hours. Oh boy.
So stay
There's
safe.
every nurse.
Carol Baskin.
I am a documentary filmmaker, but
I
I
none of
decided.
these motherfuckers, dude. It is the possibly worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
I hate it. I really hate it. But I mean, I feel bad because, like, you know, we're doing that right now, but less talent.
No, I'm pretty sure there was
No, dude. You're a 38-year-old dude that's high as shit that saw a woman on the internet and said her tits suck. It's funny, dude. And here's what bothers me about it is people think that like you're not in on the joke there. I don't know if you are, but
what?
You know what I mean? That why that's funny for you to just look at a picture of a woman and be like, her fucking tits are garbage. She's got garbage tits.
Well, to be fair, I think that goes through everybody. To be fair, I think that goes through everybody's head who sees her at some level.
I know. It's just great to hear somebody scream it out.
Everyone thought that, dude. I'm sorry that I was fucking. Everyone saw her fucking square head and flat tits and was like,
I mean,
that's
dude,
a problem.
That's kind of
to have the impulse to scream it out. It's so funny.
That's basically what comedy is. You're tapping into the collective unconscious and pointing something out, and everyone's like, "I agree." And they just laugh. Everyone in the room would have been like, "I noticed that."
She looks like all the doorways are shaped like her body in her house. Damn it! All the
Like a
doorways in her
cake?
house. I thought that would have.
Like a cake? What the fuck? Are you smoking salvia, dude? What the fuck are you talking about?
He's so fucking hot. My face hurts.
You fully lost me on that one. Dude.
Stop, dude. Yo, please tell me a story right now. Tell us a fucking story.
Take us out of this, dude.
Please tell us a story.
About what? A real story? Or you want to make one up?
Anything.
Anything, dude.
Anything that happened.
Tell us what's going on with you.
What's your earliest memory? No, yeah. What's going on with you right now? What's your plans for after COVID?
Oh, yeah, there we go.
The fuck is that? Oh, dude, don't you?
Oh, yes, he's been doing magic. He's doing magic.
No. Oh, my God, dude. Oh, fuck. I mean,
I wasn't watching, but that's pretty good.
Oh, fuck. Reveal the trick, dude. Reveal the trick. Every true magician reveals the trick.
No,
Hold on, do a different one. That can't be your only trick.
You know any more magic?
You know what's funny, dude? Like, remember that magicians reveal their secrets thing?
Yeah.
Or there was like the masked magician. Like,
yeah.
That guy sucks.
Like, what a cocksucker.
What a piece
That was
of
bullshit.
Like, fuck that. Like, he was like, who is the equivalent of him in comedy? Just some cocksucker who would fucking just sell out everybody. That's like comedians who throw each other under the bus for jokes.
Yeah, that's
really
that guy. Is. That guy, like that. No, that would be like if comedians all did the same hour and someone went out and did everyone's hour at once. Was like, sorry guys, and everyone's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Or and he was like, and this is how you do crowd work, and just sat there and was like, now I have a bunch of stories in my head already. The crowd doesn't know that. So let's say I pick a teacher here. I got about 10 minutes on teachers.
Oh,
they're gonna think I was riffing.
That's so fucking funny. True.
Thanks. That part out, Matt, because
why?
Shane sort of gave away a secret right there.
No, everybody knows that.
Yeah.
It also is funny to run into people that are like, how much of that was like on the spot? Like after you do like an hour, it's like
all of it,
none of it,
like a minute.
Yeah, 2 minutes, and I mean not really even like kind of like I knew where I was going with it before I went into
I've done that riff before.
Yeah. That's I love them.
Anyway, please. I'm sorry, Matt.
No, people will say.
I'm sorry. Pardon me.
Go ahead. Excuse me.
No, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Lewis, please do more magic.
Yeah, dude. Let me see something.
I do have more magic tricks.
Just do one more. Yeah, do another magic trick.
Let me see if I work it.
Yeah, I usually tell people I'm like, yeah, I usually just kind of go up there and wing it. I keep the illusion alive. Everybody might,
I could do another magic trick right now.
Yeah, bust something out.
Yeah, please do.
I have to set up the give me a second. Set the camera.
Oh my god, this is already sleight of hand, dude.
Camera, man. You can't see it on the. I gotta get that at the table.
Dude, you can't adjust the camera, dude. Magic has to happen in the moment.
He didn't adjust the camera. He didn't move the camera at all.
Well, I'm moving the stuff. All right.
Okay.
All right. Nice.
Here we go. So we're looking at your desk right now. What appears to be a piece of paper with chicken scratch on it. What the fuck? All right, so we saw you drawing a key.
Hold on. Pause that. Whoever's listening to this, pause whatever he had written down and screenshot that and send it to me, please. I'm so excited to see these notes. I'm so excited. We can't. We can't, dude.
There's some stuff on here. No, it's nothing. It's just notes.
Ladies,
as I podcast, I also write notes.
SpongeBob's girlfriend.
Where's the magic, dude?
Dude, yeah, I've been doing it the whole fucking hour and a half.
I'm so excited to find out what he was writing.
Fuck, Lewis, when did you learn magic? I'm sorry at some point in your life you decided to learn magic tricks.
This is recent. Isn't this recent?
No. It was when I was like, all right. So I worked. Were
you trying to make your dad reappear?
That's really fucking hilarious and mean and true.
Damn it.
So no, when I worked when I was 11
Puerto
years old, I've worked every day since I was
instead of sawing someone in half, you just repeatedly stabbed them with a butterfly.
Oh yeah, your dad got sawed in half. Were you trying to find like the mirrors?
No, fuck.
when you went to the morgue and they slid your dad out, were you like, all right, this is a good one. Where'd you put the mirrors?
They just separated them in half.
Different colored handkerchiefs from the wound.
Oh, fuck.
And just a bunch of Puerto Rican flags.
The casket came out and then separated into two. They sold them in half. Oh,
So here, let me.
Oh my god, dude!
Can you see? Why is my shit's frozen? No.
Yo.
Oh shit! I unplugged my camera by accident. Fuck.
Oh my god. This is bullshit.
I was trying to move that wire. That wire was all up in my way.
Oh my god, dude!
Sorry, dude.
Lewis, you are the king. Lewis, you are the king.
Lewis, you are genuinely the funniest.
I mean, look, if we were watching a Magic TV show right now, I'd be like, that seems shady.
Oh, whoops. If you in your hand, you're like, no, it's been my hand the entire time. What are you guys talking about?
I swear to God, this was an accident.
Fuck.
Hold on, I got this. Ready? Boom.
Ready?
Did it work?
Shane, how long are you staying out there for? While
I don't know. I kind of. It's been I've been here long, you know. I don't know if I'll stay. I don't know. I have no idea. I'll probably leave in the next week.
Okay.
Probably a week or 10 days. I'll leave at the end of April.
Nice.
I'll be back on the East Coast May 1st. I think I'm going to go to the Grand Canyon though on the way back.
That's pretty tight. How you have allergies out there?
Yeah, there's actually like in the mountains here. There's a lot of pollen actually. There's a lot of vegetation.
That sucks. I would have thought it'd been totally allergy free.
So you guys can really see.
I almost am. Today's the worst day it's been.
Nice. All right, Lewis has 4 pieces of paper bunched up on his coffee table, on his razor nick coffee table. Lewis on his powdery razor nicked coffee table has 4 pieces of paper.
Stop joking about it, dude. Lewis actually does a ton of coke.
All right, there we go. He's put them in a square.
Are you guys watching?
He has 4 crumpled up Wendy straws wrappers. All right, and he's got his hands over them. He just
pretty good, Lewis.
Combine them now. Oh, whoa!
That's really good, Lewis.
That's pretty fucking good, actually, dude.
That's great.
Mind freak.
That's great, Lewis.
Lewis just somehow shipped them around under his hand. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he had 4 in one hand and then just picked up the other ones. That's an easy one.
You think it's an easy trick, dude?
Oh, fuck.
It's an easy trick, Shane.
Dude, if the masked magician revealed that, he would have got booed.
Oh my god. Oh, fuck, man. Gomez, how's business? Dude, that was amazing.
That's an uncle trick. How long did you do magic for?
Oh, hey, what's going on? Look at my finger.
Damn, we're already down to the bottom of the repertoire. What's the big closer?
Yeah, what's your closer?
Cut your nose.
just put your hand out screen and go like, ah. Oh no, it's this way. No, I can't even.
Man, look at me.
Oh,
I can't even do it.
So fucking cool.
I can't know it.
Fuck.
Damn, Lewis, you fucking crushed.
Dude, you're the fucking man.
All right, we'll do another one. One more because everyone can play along at home.
One more.
Okay. It's a math one. Can you guys do math right now?
No. Yeah. Are you pulling your dick out?
How many inches is this? That'd be hilarious. So, think of a number 1 to 10.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta write this down.
Fuck this up. So
that's all your notes are, just magic tricks.
Think of a number 1 to 10. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to double it.
Okay.
Now I want you to add 8 to that.
All right.
Okay.
Hold on.
Damn, you just got that, Matt?
That takes me a minute, bro. Not very good at math.
So is there a lag?
There's a little bit of lag, but I'm juking and jiving on this too, so I'm using big numbers.
Okay. So you thought of a number 1 to 10, you doubled it, you add 8. Now what I want you to do is I want you to divide by 2.
Okay.
Now what I want you to do is I want you to subtract the original number that you started with. The original number you started with from that number.
Okay.
You have a whole new number in your head now, right?
Yep.
Both of you guys. Don't say shit. Say nothing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You got a number? Matt, Shane, did you fucking fuck up the math?
No.
Shane's face. You got it?
Yeah.
Shane, are you sure? Do you want to do the math?
Yeah,
again?
no, I know I have it.
Okay.
It's not that impressive. This is just how
Just
it
do me a
works.
favor. Please just fucking,
All right.
please. You're ruining the magic.
It's not real magic.
Shut the fuck up. It's magic.
I'm sorry.
What is it?
Let me finish. So now what I want you to do is I want you to think of that number like it's a letter. So if it was A1, B2, C3, D4, E5, and so on. Okay?
Yeah.
So I can think of the letter of the alphabet, okay? You guys should have a letter of the alphabet.
Well, I have a decimal in my number, so.
I don't think you should have a decimal in your number, dude.
You said, dude, it's infinite what exists between 1 and 10. Decimals exist between 1 and 10. You can it's fair to use them.
Damn. Mine's D.
Shane, shut the fuck up. Why would you shut the fuck up?
Mine's between A and B. Mine's between A and B.
I forget it.
All right, where do you go? Keep going.
No, forget it.
Please keep
Forget
going.
it, dude. You ruined
Were
my
you
trick.
wrong? Were you
Mine's
wrong?
8.5.
Let me see the paper, dude.
No, dude.
Please.
No, you
Please,
fucked it up. You
Louis.
fucked it up. You shouldn't have fucked it up.
I was just kidding. Mine's not D. Go ahead.
You fucked it up.
Get it.
You
No,
fucked it
yo,
up already.
get it, dude. Slam dunk to finish.
Fucked it up already, dude. You ruined
Please
it.
fucking.
You're the uncle at the birthday party who's like, oh, dude, the
Matt was-
fucking. It's under
Matt
his
was
hat.
telling you decimals.
It's under his hat.
That was fair
Yeah,
game.
Matt
though.
sucks too. Matt also sucks.
Look, all right.
Matt also is a fucking.
For
Matt,
real.
Matt,
I'm that nasty
real,
lesbian
please.
aunt.
yeah, fucking Matt.
There's actually decimals, you know. It's just like, ew, beat it.
Fucking cunt.
My shirt's all the way unbuttoned, and you can't.
This is the least fucking magical podcast. So
right,
be happy
so-
with being fucking anti-magic.
Just do
Hold
the
on, let
fucking
me
rest of it.
magic your magic. Let me guess.
You're
It's
both
D.
muggles.
Is it D?
Is it always D?
Let me guess. Hold on, Louis. Let me read your mind.
It wasn't just
D.
D fuckface. It was more to the trick.
What is
Keep
it?
going then.
Keep going
You
then.
ruined it.
No,
There's
if
more
Oh my
going.
God, dude, what are you
Stop.
embarrassed about? Just
We've
fucking
stopped.
do the
I'm not
rest of
embarrassed about anything. I'm embarrassed to be your
Every
fucking
magician
unmagical
is
friend.
Such a fucking
it.
baby.
God, magicians are such prima donnas. All right, finish the rest of it.
No, dude, I'm not finishing
All
the
right.
rest of that trick, dude.
Why?
The mystery will live on then.
I'll do another trick if you guys really want it.
All right. Matt, you have to go, don't you? I can tell you have to go.
Yeah,
Have to
I have
go?
to do something eventually for
All right.
Helium has to do a live stream, but I can be late for that. Trust me.
Oh, fuck them, dude.
Yeah,
Lewis
that's
is doing
what I'm saying.
magic.
Yeah, exactly. I want to see Lewis's magic. Don't worry about that.
All right.
It's funny, I feel left out from the helium thing after I told them no right away. I was like, I'm probably not going to do any live stream comedy.
It's this thing.
It's probably just a podcast.
I think
I'm sure.
3 people.
All right, one more
They
magic
sold
trick.
3 tickets.
Yeah.
Total of $15.
Oh, no. No, it's just 3 people in the audience?
No, I think they're giving away. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna.
What the fuck is he doing?
Oh, Jesus Christ! Lewis has his camera now back on his very suspicious coffee table. He's hiding something in the couch. It might be a knife. He busted out what appears to be
Pepper.
somehow.
Hold on.
Sitting on his
So he didn't get up. That was just there. That was there.
That's a Latino thing. That's a Latino thing. Latinos put like pepper and shit on their bananas. It's true. They season. Latinos like season their fruit. Do you know that?
All right, I have this little top.
No, I didn't.
They put like cumin on their apples and eat them.
little top of a weed jar because I don't have a coin, but that's fine.
Okay.
I need a coin.
How'd you make the thing fall like that? How'd you make the pepper jar fall?
I'll be right back. Gotta get a coin.
Oh my
Fuck,
God.
Come on.
Dude, this makes me so happy.
This is so fucking funny.
God damn.
Can you bring your camera with you?
Yeah, show us the apartment.
Oh my God, dude. Dude.
Yeah, remember when you fell in love with him? Just him sitting on the fire escape?
Oh fuck, he's so
God,
fuck. Oh,
I was just thinking.
damn, dude. Can did you have that video? That'd be so funny.
I don't
to
know
pull
what
that
it
up.
is.
I'm gonna ask. We got to get him to pull that back up. That was the
Oh,
funniest.
it was during the Milo backlash that they had.
Yeah, it was when they had Milo on, and then like people protested them, and then Lewis got about this high and went out on the fire escape and then started talking about it. He started talking about it.
And I got new pepper. This is a better bottle for it.
He started talking about people. Lewis, can we stop and talk about the time that you guys had Milo on?
Headphones back in.
All right. We have to pause. I have to
stop your magic.
We got to stop your together at home magic show.
Yeah, stop your fucking 4th grade talent show, dude.
What's your fucking problem? Okay, my fucking
Paul, it'd be awesome if we were going through that YouTube video earlier. We saw Lewis separating balls of paper.
Huh? My earphones fell out. I'm back. All
Lewis,
right, hey. What?
Here's what we need to talk about. There was a video you put out one time. This is Shane's right. This is the moment I fell in love with you. It was after the Milo fallout, and you guys were catching a lot of heat, and you went out onto a fire escape and did like a quick Periscope video where you just sat there and talked about how you started talking about the backlash you were getting, and you were so high. All you did was you said it was like it's just like so interesting because like it's just like real interesting. You never made a point other than what was happening was in fact interesting for like 9 minutes, and it was the funniest fucking thing. You never said why it was interesting. You just said that it was interesting.
You're just like I realized this today. Something really interesting. That was it.
Never made a point. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, dude.
All right, so what happens after
fucking rules?
What happens after D?
Yeah, dude.
No, you're not fucking getting. You're done with it. Guess what? You took the magic trick away from yourself. It's not me. I'm not like taking my ball and going home. You kicked my ball over the fence, and now you're like, dude, get the ball and come play again. I'm like, no, fuck you, dude.
Good analogy. You smoked your way into a good one.
That was good.
I'm doing more magic. Got a penny.
All right, we got the penny here. Lewis has a penny on the table.
Let me put this fucking bomb.
That hit the bomb pretty hard there.
He hit it twice. He hit it on the way up, too.
It could have been a 420 crisis, dude. Lewis is right at the gates of a 420 crisis.
Okay, so we got a penny, right? Can you guys see the penny clearly?
See the penny.
All right, we got
What year's the penny?
Pepper shaker.
Good question. Keeping them honest.
2018.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
All right, there it is.
Pepper shaker.
Pepper
right
shaker's
there.
on the penny.
Okay. We're going to take a paper towel. And we're going to cover the pepper shaker.
Yep. Lewis is gripping a pepper shaker.
We're going to actually take another paper towel. We're going to take 3 paper towels. We're going to cover.
Wow, keep your eye on that backhand.
The pepper shaker.
Watch that penny. Oh, yeah, stop sliding that thing.
Slide the penny. Are you trying to slide the table and the penny off the back of the table?
What the fuck?
All right, at the end of the trick, will you show us the floor?
I'll show you the floor, and I'll show you the penny. I'll show you.
Right,
the penny's still there, fuckface. You see the penny?
Okay, all right.
That's
1,
magic.
2, 3. Mind freak! Mind freak! Mind freak!
Damn, Lewis, that was pretty good. I'll give it. That was a good magic trick.
Good job, Lewis.
Reveal, dude. Where's the pepper? Where's the pepper shaker?
I think he's staring at it.
In hell.
He just kicked it forward.
Dude, it's in Satan's pocket, dude.
Fuck, man. That was pretty tight.
Yes, man. You're the best.
Dude,
fucking dope, right, dude?
You rule.
Yeah.
Absolutely 100% rule.
Fuck me.
Imagine you didn't fuck up that fucking D trick.
Yeah, I think I did. I think that was the end of it. There was nothing else.
No, it was going to be fucking.
All right. It's like, name an animal that starts with your letter. Is that next? All right, easy.
It was actually a country.
Vegetable, country. Oh, Denmark.
Sentence, doggy. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Yeah, Denmark.
Yeah.
You're goddamn right.
There are no gray elephants in Delaware.
Denmark.
Yeah, that's Delaware.
Denmark. Look at the fucking country.
Oh,
idiot.
Denmark. My
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Look at the country, you dumb fuck.
Sorry, I just saw D.
I just said it. I said it immediately because there's not many D countries. It's an easy
Dominican
one.
Republic.
I said there's not many. I see you're searching for another one.
Oh, you're going to sit here and tell me that you're not running magic. Fine, dude. Like, I'm the asshole because you're running magic. Got it.
No, I wanted you to finish it.
No, you
I
killed
was
it.
happy. What are you talking about, dude? I'm happy for this. Is a good. You're a great guest. This is my favorite podcast we've had in a long time.
Yeah,
this is great.
Best.
It's nice when you're not on your show. You're so much fucking better as a guest.
That's so mean.
It's so much better to have you here when you're not running things.
I hate you, Shane.
Fuck.
Why?
Because you're a mean friend.
Don't you dare, dude. Don't you dare, dude. You're trying to get these crocodile tears, dude. These alligator tears. What are you doing over there?
No.
You fibbing? If I hurt your feelings, I'll be devastated.
True.
It's really funny because I do that to Shane all the time. I just make him feel bad, and he's such a nice guy. And he called me, dude, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I ruined the fucking magic trick, dude. I'm sorry, I ruined the fucking.
I'm sorry, I ruined magic. I love magic.
I think they're like actually canceling that stupid thing I was supposed to do.
Oh, they should have hired me as a magician.
Yeah, we can keep it.
I also realized I should do a fucking online magic show. I'm pretty fucking dope.
Oh, yeah, you should. You call it Hackdini.
I can levitate. You guys want to see me levitate before we go?
Yes.
Yeah, please. Let's see this.
Oh, you've shown me this. This is a fucking mind freak, dude. You showed me this before.
You already mind freaked me like 3 times.
This is a mind freak.
Really? All right, so Lewis, I feel bad for people. If you're listening to the audio, then you just gotta go to the YouTubes, dude. Treat yourself. Check it out.
Treat yourself on the YouTubes
Lewis
right now.
Okay, I'm checking out. All right.
He's got a skateboard. He's 38.
All right, hold on. I'm not gonna be able to hear you guys. I'm just gonna go over there and levitate.
Skateboard.
All right, this will be the last thing on the show?
Sure. Yeah, you can just fade to black.
I can do a fucking 3. We can fucking Joe Rogan this all day, dude. I don't give a shit.
True. We could probably 3-hour it.
I don't think I can. I'm fucking exhausted. This is funny though.
I mean, fuck, man. Lewis, pretty small apartment. All right, so he's got his shoes on. He's picking black shoes right now. Clearly to aid in the illusion. Dude. Oh, I know. He's putting his feet together. He's going to sneak up his one heel. I see this is mind freak. Watch me. He's going to put his toe.
So funny you can't hear us.
He's going to put his toe out of frame, right? And lift both heels. It looks like
he just got on his tippy toes barely and stumbled.
Dude, what are you talking about? I fucking floated.
Oh my God, Lewis, I've known that one actually saw. Mind Freak actually showed how he did that one. Sorry. Mind Freak betrayed you.
Lewis came on and goes, no, I didn't. Blow me. Is that your abracadabra?
Oh my God.
At the end of every trick, you're a faggot, dude. Blow me.
Your fucking
magic's not gay. Magic's not gay. You're ruining magic.
Dude, magic was awesome.
Magic's still awesome, man.
Oh fuck, it's the worst of ever.
Magic rules, dude.
Fuck, man, that's a tough life for the magician.
Yeah.
That is a tough
when you
life.
hit it big, dude, when you hit it big, you fucking rule.
True.
Just in Vegas with tigers and shit.
True that.
Those tigers.
Well, dude, let's get it's 8:00. Let's wrap it. Lewis.
You want to wrap?
Yeah, we got to wrap.
Yeah.
Let's wrap.
That was, dude, so fucking funny. You're the best, man. I miss you.
I had to get.
I love you, and I miss you.
Come back to town.
Yo, do you want to get a house? Let's give your son away, and then let's go get a beach house for like a week.
I think I'm gonna. I'll get a beach house for a week to fucking just go do that
in May.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, dude,
for the month of June, I think I'm just gonna go get a place upstate with a pool.
Ooh,
because I'm sick of fucking.
Be tight
in New York. Boring.
Be swimming in your pool like sexy beast in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
We should do.
That's the best, dude. That was very funny.
Yeah, we should. Oh, dude, tomorrow the Patreon segment. If you guys aren't on the page, we're doing a live Patreon segment. You guys don't want to miss. So it's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, that'll be good.
It'll be like a surrogate digital graffiti. We'll have a bunch of people basically hop into a Zoom, show a bunch of cool stuff on the internet. I don't know how it works. It's gonna be fun. Basically bringing your best videos into our Zoom on the internet.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah! What are you eating?
Fun. Big potato, some chili.
All right, we're going. Lewis totally disrespected the show. Lewis totally disrespected the show.
Right at the end, you just ruined it.
Totally disrespected the show.
You don't do this show,
we were over.
All right.
Guys, this is a history podcast.
Sure. Serious.
Let's talk presidents. In fact, let's talk all of them in order.
Yep.
That was it? Hold on.
No.
Just wait. Let's talk Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Adams, Jackson, Van Buren, Harrison, Tyler, Polk, Taylor, Fillmore, Pierce, Buchanan, Lincoln, Johnson, Grant, Hayes, Garfield, Arthur, Cleveland, Harrison, Cleveland, McKinley, Roosevelt, Taft, Wilson, Harding, Coolidge, Hoover, Roosevelt. No, hold on, give me a second. Hoover. Yeah, it's Roosevelt. Truman.
Oh, yeah.
Second.
Yep.
Truman, Eisenhower, JFK, Johnson, Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Bush, Clinton, Bush, Obama, Trump.
Did you say Obama now?
Obama. Wow.
Obama now.
It took me all night.
Damn, dude.
You studied for that all night?
No, it took a half hour, but it was pretty
That's pretty good.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
I had to keep practicing. I was doing it before bed. I was praying.
Do the vice presidents.
Adams.
Are you seriously going to try?
No, I could go. I think I could go.
Here's a good piece of trivia, and don't look it up.
Nope.
Okay.
Here's a quiz question. Who is Johnson, Lyndon Baines Johnson's vice president after Kennedy was shot? Who became the vice president? Your mother's cunt.
Oh man,
It wasn't her.
It wasn't your mother. It was her cunt.
Her cunt was a. Wait a second. This is a history podcast.
Yeah.
What if that was true?
You're telling me Jones cunt?
Yeah, because he only needed her for 1 year. And then when he ran
excited to watch.
Then when he ran, he got somebody else, but he called out, Joan, I need your cunt to be my vice. He called her from Dallas. You know that famous picture of him on the plane? He called her right before that. I need your vagina to be my vice president.
All right, so let's start from the top. Mom, I'm so sorry that he said that.
I'm not. I never met your mom.
You held back. You held back.
Very sweet. Very
Your
sweet.
mom. All right, let's start with Washington, dude.
Yeah.
What do you guys know about him? What do you say?
I mean, Washington is
Never
like
lied.
a transitionary guy because he was so British. He was a British general. He wasn't like he wasn't born in the America. He didn't create America. It wasn't even his idea.
Yeah,
he was just a tool of. He was the first general president.
No, he was born in the U.S.
No, I know, but he wasn't like he was a Brit. He
fought in the French and Indian War as a British.
Yeah.
He's a lord.
He actually kind of sucked in that.
In that war,
in fact, also kind of
everybody sucked in the wars. Though.
Everything he did was retreating.
It was luck to win anything. Then
he was good at retreating. That was like his number one.
It's the important thing to be good at.
Which is very good in war.
Otherwise, you lose once. He would fight again because he retreated so well.
Yeah,
it's pretty tight though. Show up, be like, nah, and just run away. I'm like, nice.
1789. That's when he started.
Well, most of the guys, it was so hard. Like a lot of the army didn't want to be there and didn't have to be there. It's crazy. Like 1776, the year that Washington did all that insane shit. It's crazy that people kept expecting the army to flee.
Yeah.
But they hung in there with little. It's not like they were like, we're making America that's coming later.
Yeah.
They had no fucking idea. So he's as good as they were, basically. And it's not, like you picture him on this horse, like talking, but no, most of them didn't even look at the guy. They didn't see him. Like in the movies when they show a guy making a speech to a whole army, and there's 3 guys can hear him.
It's impossible.
And the rest are like, what's even happening? And they're all shitting on the ground.
Braveheart
They're
when
all
he's giving
dying
a speech. The only people that can hear him are like, shut up.
Yes,
The 2 dudes are like, the English are too many.
The English are too many.
Home.
Yes, we will live.
Yeah. We will live.
That's a good point. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
No one heard those.
No one heard any of their speeches. So it was really these guys all got together. I don't know. They got together. They decided to just keep doing it.
Oh,
I don't want to spend too much time on Washington.
Yeah, Washington. I was never. I never really. I mean, the great thing he did was leaving when it was time to go.
Yeah.
It was like the thing because a lot of them wanted him to be king.
Yeah.
A lot of them wanted him to be permanent. He's the one who said the thing where they wanted him to be Adams. Wanted him to be Your Majesty or Your Excellency.
Yeah. They went by His Excellency.
And he said, Mr. President.
No.
What?
Jefferson was the first Mr. President.
Yeah, but Washington wanted Mr. President.
Washington went with His Excellency because Adams had this long one. His Majesty, all this shit.
What?
Washington kept His Excellency.
According to the HBO series about John Adams.
Yeah, but I looked into it.
Washington said, I want Mr. President.
Maybe he did, but he went by His Excellency. Therefore, the reason he did it was because he didn't want to shake people's hands. And back then, that kind of...
Because he was like Howie Mandel?
Yeah, he was like, he'd rather just have people
germaphobe?
bow. I don't think he was a germaphobe as much as he just was like, this does command some respect. Because this is the first time in his life he started to get criticism.
Really?
Because when he was a general, everybody globally outside of England was like, this guy's the fucking
By the way,
man.
president, like to talk about that word for a second, what a president is, like just an overall president thought here. What I love about presidents is that it's a human being, it's a person.
Yep.
And to me, like, it's like, like some college professors teach the Bible as literature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they don't teach the Bible as a religious subject. They teach it as like what it's done for history and what the stories are about and, that kind of thing. I look at U.S. presidents that way. I don't have a political view about any of them. I just think they're fucking fascinating. And president, the word by itself, like your president is nothing. You're not a leader. You're not a ruler. You don't rule. You preside. I mean, that's literally what it means is that there's a whole group of people that are running the government by the people's will, and you preside. You just happen to be there. It's like in the Senate, whenever they show people in the Senate speaking, they always say, Mr. President, over and over again. And they're speaking to whoever is presiding. It's never the vice president is literally the president of the Senate, but it's whoever takes the chair that day. Who's presiding? It's an incidental title given to an equal who is chosen for that minute to preside. That's what I like about it. That's what I like about how they framed it.
Yeah. When did they set term limits? I didn't even look into that because he just left.
Right. He was the first one to go. I could stay, but let's get this going. Let's get this started.
Yeah.
There's some famous moment where he was speaking to the Congress and they were trying to get him to king himself. And he was apparently really vain about that he wore glasses, so no one ever saw him with glasses on. And so the moment that's supposed to be this shocking moment was that he took out his glasses and put them on, and he said, like, I fear I didn't see you for what you are. That was supposed to be this big moment. I like to think that if he did, like, he was really hoping if he missed, he's like, I fear I didn't see. And they're all like, yeah, you wear glasses. We all, you know what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Like he keyed the whole thing on this moment. See what I'm saying? And they're like, George.
Yeah, it's also a good moment for him to be like, yeah, you're right. You should not.
How do you turn down king status?
Funny
though?
Jokes.
What?
How do you turn down? Like,
that's what
you
makes
should
him
be
the
king, and you're like,
that's what makes him the man, dude.
That's wild, dude.
That's what makes him.
Well, also he wasn't. Again, none of these people knew the future. He didn't know that he was giving away the keys to later nuclear war America.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
He thought we were a dumb fucking like what?
Yeah, and these were all separate colonies.
Like if Louisiana became a separate nation, the first president of Louisiana might be like, you guys, I'll do one term.
Yeah,
It's good. I don't need to like hang in there.
All right. So, Adams.
Okay. Adams is like my favorite of those guys.
I like
founding
Adams
fathers.
I like Adams from the show. I loved him in that. He was a great Paul Giamatti.
Well, I read his biography. I listened to it. I don't read
as a
anything.
president.
Counts.
Oh, he was not a great president.
Not at all.
It shows that everybody's got these different kind of strengths. He was a great framer. He was one of the guys. Yeah. He did many very important and gutsy things. And he was also the only one of those guys who was not rich. He was a poor farmer. He was his education changed his life. He's like one of the first Americans who had that experience, where He was, had a decent farm, but not much. But he made his brain work, and he excelled and passed that on to his son. Who we'll talk about.
He fucking ruled in the revolution.
Yeah,
Adams was the man.
Adams was the man, and because these other guys, fucking Benjamin Franklin was just a giant perverted asshole.
I loved him.
Oh, he was great. All these guys are great. I'm not judging any of them, but he wasn't. He was of limited use because he was intrigued by America, but he didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
He never would have shed any blood or sweat or tears for the country. He just was interested, and he had a huge brain. So he'd lend it when he felt like. Mm-hmm. He was also full of shit, like he was supposedly invented electricity, but some other guy, he saw a guy in his own autobiography.
What?
Hold on a second.
He never
I just watched
faked anything.
Ken Burns on him. I'm pumped on him right now.
Okay, so he saw a guy do the kite.
What?
And he was like, that's cool. And he paid the guy for like the license to the gag. And then he got one of his sons to do it, to go around doing it for money. It was just a thing that he picked up other people's ideas, which is its own, thing.
He also, all of his inventions, he would never patent, which is pretty sick. He was like, all my inventions are for everybody.
Yeah, he was for, what do you call it? Open source.
Open source,
but he did get a little jealous because all of a sudden, because he was the man.
Yeah.
He was the American that everybody loved. And then Washington became the man.
The general.
Like the French were like, General Washington's the guy. So he got a little... He was a fame-hungry...
Did you ever read his autobiography?
No.
It's amazing because he has no judgment of himself. So he's the only... Like, a lot of people that write autobiographies, it's kind of careful. But like he tells this story about he was living in London and there was a guy who worked for him, kind of like a half tradesman kind of guy who he befriended. And the guy had a woman he wanted to marry. A maiden, but he didn't have a position and he didn't have his own home yet. So, and his mother didn't want, I don't remember all the logistics, but it was that, that he asked Benjamin if he could move his wife into his house so that they could marry. And he said, sure. And he said, and she moved into my home. And then I took it of my pleasure to, to partake of her sexually. And she, spurned my advances. So I threw her out and that was the end of their marriage. And I never saw him again. He was real upset and I never saw him again. But both their lives were destroyed. And then in May, I met this other guy. Like he just talks, he did awful things to people and didn't give a shit.
Yeah. There's some pretty sick quotes about slavery too, that he was like, I am racist. Like he was one of the first, if not the only founding father to like constantly be like, I am bigoted.
Right.
None of them, everyone else was like, this is the law.
Everybody was like, Ben.
Yeah, shut the
This is it's economics.
It's not about
race. He's like, it's totally about race.
Yeah, they were writing the Constitution like, look, our hands are tied. We can't do anything.
They had to break it out.
So he was, when he showed focus, he was of use to like the revolution. And the same with Jefferson. Jefferson was like a depressive fucking freak. And so he would just like leave Washington. Yeah. He would just go like, my wife is dead, whatever bullshit. And he would get on his horse and just leave because also he was a man of great wealth and he had his life in Monticello and in Virginia.
Adams.
In one of his things, he's like, I lament to admit that I sometimes cursed, which I feel shameful about.
Also, when Adams did his did the Constitution of Massachusetts, the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts is like the most liberal document in the world because Adams was like, he's like, I'm going to get it right. Everything that I couldn't get done in the American Constitution, I'm doing in this. And there's stuff in there about Jews having rights. There's even something about gay people in there. Like he was into like gay rights, Jews.
It's pretty gay back then.
It's pretty gay, pretty Jewish.
It's gay to be a gay Jew.
It's gay to be into Jews. Dude, to be into Jewish rights in the 1700s was gay.
Those parliaments
undeniably gay.
Undeniably gay.
Back then. Like, I don't know, what about Jews? People are like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, what are you talking about, guys? Jews?
Back then, having a room full of dude in powder wigs being like, boo!
Like, and the Jews looked exactly, they looked the same as they do now. The big black coats.
Exact same outfits.
Same outfits, same bag.
Hold on, what Adams did while he was in office, he was worried that his logic was, another country could just come take this at any moment. So he came up with the Alien and Sedition Act, which meant if you talk shit on the government, we can jail you. So he started arresting journalists. He started
he was the first liberal who got befuddled by guys that back then it was another Democrat. It was Jefferson.
Yeah,
going like whatever it takes to win.
Yeah,
it's always been like the different parts of American democracy, the different kinds of people, the people who are like, we got to get this right. We got to sell our good ideas and convince people we're right. But then the other guys who are like, we just got to take office. We just need to win. And nerds lose that fight. Adams was the first one-term nerd president. There's a few of them.
Yes, you're exactly right.
Bush the first is another one.
He's a one-term guy. He was from 97 to 01.
Yep.
Let's move to Jefferson.
He's number 3.
That's 01 to 09. He was a 2-term guy. Adams was a Federalist. Washington was obviously independent. Jefferson was a Democratic Republican. He was the first Mr. President. Right when he got in, the French and the British started going to war. So everybody in America was like, fuck England. Also, France just helped us.
Yeah.
Fuck England. Let's join it. And he
loved the French. He loved the revolution in French.
Yeah, he did.
The Adams didn't, because it was bloody and horrible.
And he didn't like the French.
He didn't. And Jefferson loved the revolution, and he had all his friends over there. He spent a lot of his life there.
Yeah. But Americans started being like, fuck England. Let's join France in the war. He was the only one with the foresight to be like, we have 40 guys in our military and 3 boats.
Yeah.
Let's shut the fuck up. So he declared neutrality, and everybody called him a pussy. Then England started blocking his like fucking ships. I think he might have been the one who said, we're just not going to trade with either of them. So then the American economy just plummeted. England started just saying, if you're not trading with us, we're just going to confiscate your ships, kidnap all the sailors, make them join the British Navy. What? So he was getting punked by England.
You're talking about Jefferson. Well, it's interesting because Adams, what ended his presidency was a fake rumor that Jefferson started, that Adams was trying to start a war with and start a navy and do all this stuff, and it was all fake. But then it ended up kind of haunting Jefferson because the truth about all that ended up fucking him a lot. Huh. One thing interesting about Jefferson is because he's so famous for having had a slave and having had like 50,000 slaves, or whatever, not that many. And having had children with his slave, and I don't think he ever even gave her freedom. He didn't free
the kids.
He didn't free a couple. He freed a couple of them.
2.
Yeah,
and the rest he kept enslaved until he died. And what was interesting about them?
Damn, he did the ultimate because I said so.
His son, like, Dad, can I stop being a slave? He's like, no. I said no. They were like white.
Really?
His slave children, the woman that he had kids with, Sally, was like half white, or like was very light skinned.
Yeah, I think her mother was in his family for a long time.
And his dad was fucking like, I mean, it was like,
what?
She was kind of a product of his father.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. But it's but an interesting thing about him in terms of slavery and American politics is that his first elected position was in the Virginia legislature. He was like a House of Reps guy in Virginia, and the very first thing he ever did as a politician was to propose a bill in the Virginia government to abolish slavery in the state of Virginia. It was the first thing he did. Whoa. Of course, it got shot down, but it was his desire and his dream.
Yeah, because he was big on that with the French Revolution.
Yes,
with Lafayette
yes, and all of these guys, all of these early guys wanted slavery out, but there was no way the South was going to do it.
Yeah,
and they wanted the Southern because the choice was to have like just 2 countries or 4 countries over here. Or have a unified country and just deal with it.
Yeah.
We're going to have slavery, but create a framework where in the future, when it becomes possible, when things change, when things get more modern, we can get rid of it in the future.
And I could be wrong, but I think the North had abolished slavery early, like 1806, which is while Jefferson's in office. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
It was around the exact same time as England. In fact, maybe before.
Oh, really?
The North. We were right. Us Northerners, we got it right.
A fun Jefferson story that I like is that when he was in Paris, he had this woman, a girlfriend named something Causeway or something. His wife died when he was pretty young, and she made him promise on her deathbed that he would never have another woman, which is a horrible thing to do.
Yeah, fuck,
to
man.
a young man that you're fucking.
Yeah, it's like
not even somebody to take care of the kids they had.
It's like, no, I promise.
Yeah, I know, but he's
oh, for sure.
So that was part of the reason that all of it, including Sally Hemings, that his loves were all secret because he was ashamed of every woman that he loved after that.
That's hot.
And so there was a woman in Paris. She was a British painter, and her husband. She was a woman. She was married, but she was a painter, and she fell in love with Thomas Jefferson, and they were very much in love with each other. But then the way they broke up was very funny to me because he wrote her these beautiful letters. And she was in love with him. You can choose any painter in the world. And he was like, no, I want, a real guy. His girlfriend was like, why not me? And he's like, baby, come on. I mean,
you're good. You're good,
but you're not like fucking grown man. You're not like fucking, I'm not for history.
True. These guys were that's the weirdest thing, how history they were like knowing they were going to get sucked into history, which is crazy to think about.
So here's a good one because we got to speed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he goes over. So Napoleon's in there in France.
Yeah.
Post-revolution. This is the Louisiana Purchase. They sent James Monroe over. That was his bro. He goes to France. They thought they were negotiating the sale of just the port of New Orleans. This is all thanks in part to the fucking Haitian Revolution, which fucked France. Look into the Haitian Revolution. Yeah. It rules. He gets over there. Monroe finds out, they're trying to sell all of the Louisiana. Like it's from New Orleans to the Rockies to Canada. It's huge. From the Appalachians to the Rockies, basically. And they didn't have time to consult Congress. So Thomas Jefferson just bought it on the spot, which he was like, I abused the fuck out of my power. And that was his whole thing, is government should have no power.
Yeah.
He was against any federal.
Well, that's what Jefferson's whole life was like, doing fucked up things and then saying nobody should be able to, like, slavery. He's like, people need to stop having slavery. He's fucking a slave. And it's like, somebody's got to put a stop to this.
We got to stop this.
Somebody's got to stop this. Somebody's got to stop fucking these slaves.
Yeah.
Well, Louisiana
I wish it could be me, but I need to fuck this one right now.
Those arguments must have been crazy. Dude.
All right.
But yeah, that was big because that secured the southern port. And then
and Monroe was Secretary of State.
Monroe, yeah.
And then wasn't he the
no, Madison's next.
Because usually the Secretary of State would end up being president,
vice president at this point. Although who was it? Was Jefferson Adams?
Jefferson was Adams' vice president.
Yeah. So that's two straight vice presidents. Then we got James Madison. He was a dork.
Yes.
He was a huge dork.
He was a nerd.
He was a frail, nervous, think Gerbies.
What?
He was Gerbies.
Really?
But this is sick. So basically he had they said his lady was the first lady, Dolly Madison, that was like really like, they would have parties at the White House. They would like try to get.
And also he was Jefferson's mentor. He was another guy like Adams who was there all the time.
Yeah.
He was like a worker. He kept shit going, and he would write Jefferson and say in France and go, "Can you fucking come home and be president?" And Jefferson would write back and go, "I am just enjoying Paris, and I don't want to do it." And then he would float in and just take the fucking big job. And Madison gets 4 years, and people are like, "Dude, you're boring."
No,
America has never liked nerds.
Madison gets 2. Don't
touch me. Don't ever put your fucking hands on me.
I can't touch your shoes out of respect.
Fucking hands on me.
I'm going to grip you up.
God damn it.
Hold on. So Jefferson was shut the fuck up, guys. Shut up, guys.
Sean, get out.
Sean, don't look at me. So Madison takes some of the flack because everybody was calling Jefferson a pussy for not fighting England. So he's like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it.
What?
So America just declares war on England.
He nerd raged.
On England. England immediately marches down and burns Washington, D.C.
Burns it down.
They burnt the White House immediately.
He spaz cried.
But he spaz cries. He's like, nobody's going to call me gay. But then everybody always acts like we lost 1812 just because they burned that shitty White House.
Yeah.
So first off, Washington, D.C. was a swamp. It was literally a swamp. It was a shithole. No one lived there. War of 1812, we fucked England up. Fort McHenry, Star Spangled Banner, all that shit. Battle of New Orleans, we smashed them.
Battle of New Orleans was what's his name?
Jackson.
Jackson.
Yeah.
And Jackson, they were fighting the Battle of New Orleans. The war had been already over for a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the war was already settled.
Oh, yeah, they fought
the treaty was
1815.
signed.
It was in January of
and
1815.
he was still fighting.
Yeah.
Once you get to Jackson, he's fucking incredible.
Wild.
Incredible.
Right. So
first Trump. He was the first Trump.
Yep.
So all of a sudden, America, that's our first war as a country.
Yeah.
So now America is not just colonies.
Because England was just taking pot shots. England would just park a ship outside of like a Baltimore or whatever, and just start heaving fucking fireballs for no reason. Like do you know Hudson, New York? It's a town on the Hudson. It has a weird maritime feeling to it. It looks like Nantucket, and that's because it's all people from Nantucket. It used to be this little whaling village in Nantucket. And in the 1810s, the British would just park a ship and just set houses on fire for fucking fun.
What?
So all the people that lived in that town founded Hudson, and they would go out and whale in the ocean, and then they'd drag a whale up the Hudson River.
Holy shit.
And they would slaughter it and then send it down the river. It was a great way to send whale meat and oil down to here, New York City. Yeah. And that established a hub in New York, an upper New York State. Hudson became a very big, important. And that's where you ever heard of a guy named Legs Diamond? Because Diamond Street was like the first whore street.
It sounded like
Hudson became a place for farmers to bring their herds and get laid and get, just fuck and gamble and have their animals slaughtered and brought down here on boats. And then they go home.
Got paid. Damn.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's what was going on. That's how much things like just the one English ship lobbing fireballs changes a ton of things.
Yeah, some
and they finally needed it to stop.
Resulted in some guy getting ahead. Like, I'm never going to be able to face me wife.
Me wife.
So.
Okay, so now you got.
Now we're kind of unified. That was the first time.
Madison.
The War of 1812. It was a draw. I mean, they signed a treaty after 2 years.
Nothing changed, though.
Nothing changed.
The English stopped harassing us.
Yeah, but we declared war. They came over.
Yeah.
We kind of fucked them up, though. I looked at the casualty numbers. It was like double.
That doesn't matter in the historical.
Of course. But everybody always acts like, because they got over here and they all died of disease kind of immediately. Like, they got fucked up.
It was hard to.
And they were like, we can't afford to fight this while we're fighting the French. Truce. That brings us to Monroe. Monroe was kind of the man. Monroe was the last founding father to be a president, fought in the Revolutionary War, was at Valley Forge. He came up with the Monroe Doctrine, which is neutrality. We got the Americas. Nobody fuck with us. Because they were all worried Europe was going to Spain or Europe was going to come back and take South
that was
America.
all the source of all our problems was these other fucking European countries being involved in their wars. So he was the first guy to go.
Yeah, we're never going to go get involved in their wars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of what they were saying was that's like the most lasting policies of any of the founding fathers was like American neutrality. Europe, you can have your wars. We're staying the fuck out. Obviously, it lasted 100 years. Added Florida. Monroe got Florida from the Spanish.
Nice.
So the reason that happened, though, was because of Jackson. Because Jackson was taking his troops to Florida, and Monroe was sending a guy on a horse, or I don't know if they had telegrams yet, but it'd take them 8 days to say, leave Florida alone. We're trying to negotiate a price. But finally, Monroe decided we don't want Florida anymore. They're asking the Spanish owned it. We can't afford to buy it. I can't justify it. I'm not going to get it through Congress. And Jackson was writing back and saying, I'm just going to take it. I'm just going to take it militarily. I'm going to attack them. And Monroe said, no, you may not. I'm the president. You may not do that. And Jackson just ignored him.
Started attacking
and he did it. What? He took Florida, and then he showed up in D.C. and was like, right? That was good, right? And Monroe's like, yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, he's like, but also I bought it.
Good job. Yeah, also I think we paid for it. We paid for it, and it was a mess.
While Jackson was like fucking with them, the Spanish were like to Monroe, they were like, yeah, you can buy it.
And he just went and killed him.
He was down fighting them, and he was like,
yeah,
actually, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna sell it.
There's two generals that did that. Him and MacArthur did that too. Just did shit without permission.
Yeah.
And then showed up and said, right, Mr. President, wasn't that the plan all along?
Good.
And I was like, yes, it was the plan all along. Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
So you got that. But this is interesting because Monroe was the first part that this is where the slavery issue starts to take real issue, because it was the Missouri Compromise. So Missouri was becoming a state. It was another slave state, pro-slavery.
Yeah. So every time they added a slave state, they'd have to add a free slave.
Free one to make sure it was balanced.
Yeah.
So that's when we added Maine. Missouri got to be a slave state. That's it for him. John Quincy Adams.
Yeah. So John Quincy Adams was Secretary of State. John Quincy Adams had a big role in Florida.
Yeah.
And he had a big role in that compromise. That was a big part. He was a statesman. John Quincy Adams, fucking fascinating guy. I read his biography. The thing about him and his father is that they wrote copious, really long diary entries. So we know a lot about those guys. But he traveled with his father to England. He was like the last link to the Great Revolution.
Yeah.
Because he was with his father wherever he went, and he took him to France. He ended up being a diplomat. He was the first American ambassador to Russia. He lived in St. Petersburg, Russia. And him and his...
Oh, wait, was he the one who helped them kind of revolutionize?
I don't
or was that before?
Remember that.
Okay.
I mean, but he was in Russia way back then. And he'd take like a sleigh to countries that aren't there anymore, like Prussia. And he traveled all over. He traveled more than any like human being back then. Yeah. And he went across the ocean several times. So like something like 12 times back and forth.
Now
amazing guy, incredible guy.
His opponent was Jackson in this election.
Yeah.
Jackson dominated. He won the popular vote by a greater margin than Reagan beat Carter. It was a landslide victory for him. But Jackson, in the Battle of New Orleans, came out and said all the guys from Kentucky were being fucking cowards. What? So then when it comes to the Electoral College, the guy counting the votes happened to be like a senator or something from Kentucky.
What?
And I was like, fuck this guy. And he just swung like 10 states. Because back then the Electoral College made perfect sense. Nobody in any state had ever heard of one of these guys. Mm-hmm. There was no news. There was no fucking anything.
Now you needed somebody. Yeah, you needed super delegates.
You needed to just get your local guy.
Yeah.
And be like, you
go figure it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that was enough for this guy to swing all these dudes in the meetings to be like, dude, Jackson's a fucking dickhead. We need John Quincy Adams. So he swung. I mean, it was
John Quincy Adams was another nerd, one-term nerd.
Yes.
Who just couldn't get, I mean, as a president, he couldn't get, and he got almost nothing done, partly because Jackson and his people just thwarted every single thing he tried.
The whole country loved Jackson.
Everybody fucking loved that dude.
He was Trump.
So much.
He was Trump.
Imagine if Trump like dueled as much as
Jesus Christ.
Jackson died with something like 12 bullets in his body.
Yeah.
What?
That never left his body. He dueled all the time.
Yeah, let's just go straight to Jackson. Jackson, he's the next
president. He can't not be mentioned, John Quincy.
JQA.
Yeah, fuck John Quincy.
John Quincy Adams, well, after his presidency, he was in Congress forever from Massachusetts. Yeah. He died at his seat in Congress.
Wow.
He died at his desk. He was because his thing, he was a huge abolitionist. He was like the only guy in the Congress willing to be an out and out. The slave states had so much power that they passed a gag law that said you can't say the word slavery in Congress. What? There used to be, there was a thing in Congress back then called petitioning. Anyone could send a petition to their congressperson and they had to mention it. So like you could send a thing to Congress saying, I want retards to be allowed to drive, whatever you would do. I want retarded people to have driver's license.
Yes.
And he would say, he'd have to go, okay, the petition from Shane Gillis, he wants retards to drive.
The honorable.
And everyone would go, I move to table it, and then they just table it. But they passed a law saying you couldn't even mention a petition that said the word slavery, because that's how electrified that it was. Like, we don't want anybody. We know you're trying to get rid of slavery. We don't even want you to say. And they passed it. So Quincy Adams would do it, and he would just break the law, and he would just say it over and over again. He would read petitions about slavery, and he would get sent. Then they would all vote, the whole Congress, to censure him for going against the rules. And he got censured over and over again. And he represented the Amistad slaves and got them set free. Yeah. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. He was the slave ship that was taken over by slaves and was grounded in Massachusetts, I think.
So you're saying the S word. You got in trouble.
Yeah.
He got not only in trouble, those slaves asked him to represent that. He was their lawyer.
What?
Because they were Virginia slave masters who were they were Haitian slaves that they were waiting for, that they had paid for. But he found a way it wasn't like a slavery is wrong trial. It was, you guys don't have a receipt trial. It was like, you ain't got the paperwork, go fuck yourselves. So they were free. But he died. He was in the middle of a big impassioned argument. He was yelling and he had a heart attack and he died right there with the whole Congress around him
watching
because people loved that guy.
Yeah.
He was a great guy. He was the first president or former president to ride on a steamship, and he used to ride on the steamships with a blanket over him, and folks would surround him. All the passengers would surround him, and he would just tell stories. He was a great guy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Man, I didn't know any of that.
There's just a part of me that liked Jackson.
Jackson's great, but I mean, and again, to me, I look at all these guys, I evaluate them as characters. They're all great, amazing characters. They all did awful things,
of course.
Yeah,
but I mean, Obama fucking bombed, fucking weddings.
Obama.
Yeah. But yes, Jackson was a crazy but shrewd. A great thing about Jackson was that his inaugural party in the White House.
Yeah, this is wild.
They
stormed the Capitol.
He invited everybody. That's exactly right. He invited everyone. He said anyone that wants can come. No invitation needed. It's the people's house, and the house was crammed with common people getting drunk, stealing shit, and they wouldn't leave. And there's a honor code in the White House. You don't ask someone to leave. You don't ever throw anybody out. So they couldn't get them. Like days went by where people are shitting on the floor and raiding the fucking pantry and just fucking people and whatever.
What?
And so what they did was they got huge kegs of beer and they put them on the lawn and they said, "Hey, come out. Let's drink under the stars. Let's have, and they invited them out for beer on the lawn and they all came outside and they locked the doors. That was how he was a people's president.
Yeah.
Like
he was the first populist
in his
first guy. Yeah.
First one to appeal to the common person. Yeah. There was an author, English guy. I read his biography of him, and they have one account of an English traveling writer who would write travel logs. And he was in Washington, and he thought, "What is it like? Can you meet the president?" And he just walked. There wasn't a fence around the house.
People just could walk in and.
So he just walked to the front door and he knocked on the door, and a butler came to the door and said hello. And he said, "I'd like to meet the president." And he's like, "Is he expecting you?" And he goes, "No." And the butler's like, "All right, well, come in and sit down." And he went in. The guy waited like 20 minutes, and Jackson came out of his office, which was like full of people. And he said, "I'm in a pretty important, like, who are you?"
Yeah.
And he said, "I just wanted to meet you and say hi." And he was like, "All right, can you wait an hour?" And he's like, "Sure." So he went and fucking signed a thing to kill all the Indians.
Yeah.
And then he came and had sandwiches brought, and he sat with the guy and just talked to him for an hour.
Damn.
He also he was the first president, I think, to ride on a train. He took a train. He was the first one to do this, that he went all over the country.
Yeah.
He went up to Maine. Presidents never travel. He was the first guy to do that. Like, he thought people should see the president. People should have contact with the president.
The Trail of Tears, he flubbed that one.
Yeah.
Flubbed. He nailed
was a bit of a flub. He did do exactly what his goal was.
He did what he tried to do. He fucking flubbed.
That was a bit of a flub.
He was not. He didn't make mistakes.
I looked it up. I don't know if they had slaves.
Yeah.
The fucking dudes on the Trail of Tears, they were like, "We got to bring our slaves."
If slaves are available, folks get slaves. That's just the way that goes.
I couldn't believe it.
But when he was
peaceful,
that's what the part you don't hear is, like, the Indians are like, "You know what he did to us, and what he did to our slaves was even worse."
Our slaves had it real bad on the Trail of Tears.
I mean, tell me about it.
Yeah, but didn't they like share everything with their slaves though?
I don't know. Yeah, they were way better slaves.
Like, real peaceful.
It was egalitarian, dude.
There were some of those good slave owners. The natives.
There's some story from some big chief went to the White House to meet with Jackson, because Jackson was very honest. He didn't underhand ever. He didn't play politics. He did horrible things, but he just went ahead and did them. Like, there was a slave revolt during his presidency where they took over a fort. The slaves took over a fort and just said, we just want out. We just want to be taken to the north or Canada or whatever. And so he just got a bunch of cannons and he just lit the whole place up. Killed them. He didn't fucking care. So some famous, like a name you'd recognize, it wasn't like Sitting Bull, but it was some big, all of the Indians, all the tribes chose this guy to negotiate with Jackson. And he went and talked to Jackson, just the two of them. And he came out crying. So
what?
We're in trouble.
Yeah, we're not. This is going to go bad. Oh, it's going to go bad. No, he just had his way of thinking about how it was going to go. He's like, no, we got to clear these guys out of here.
Also in line with Trump, he was like, this is where the term mudslinging starts. Yeah. It was him and John Quincy. Their election or their debates and shit was, he would just talk. They would talk shit. There would be nasty rumors in the papers.
Whatever it took. Yeah. Whatever it took. No, I remember I have a friend who's a Trump guy who I've known for a long time. I'm not going to say that his name is Nick DiPaolo. Knowing Nick has always given me some insight into the mentality of that kind of guy, not just Trump, but guys like Jackson. I remember once I was with Nick and a lot of people, and he was, and like 3 Democrats were yelling at him. And he was starting to say crazy, fucked up things to them. And at one point, I'm like, Nick, you know that's wrong. And he goes, it's 3 against 1. like, what do you want me to do? Like, he's in and it gave me and then it brought me back to when I was like 19 and I was friends with Nick and we were comedians in Boston. And there was a pinball machine we really liked playing at this one club. So we're playing pinball against each other. And when it was my turn, I was starting to beat his score, and he just put his hand over my hand so I couldn't flip. And he just looked at me like this, and I'm like, "Really?" And he goes, "Yeah, I win. I win. I don't care."
But Jackson,
was big too. Jackson was Jackson was the first. Yeah, he was a football player. College football player. Jackson was the first president to go like, fuck you. I'm winning. I'm winning this. I don't care what happens to you. We're gonna, you know.
So he also, one of the big things with Jackson, he vetoed more bills than every president before him combined.
Nice.
He hated the banks. He like went to war.
It's crazy that he's on the 20.
Yeah.
It's like a joke because he hated the idea of a central bank. He hated the idea of a treasury. He thought that it should just be folks have their money, use gold and you trade. And he wanted.
So I think the U.S. bank at the time, I think it was called the United States, like the Bank of the United States, was up for to be renewed. Mm-hmm. And he just happened to be the president and he vetoed it.
Yeah. And it was a thing you don't veto.
You can't veto it.
No,
but he vetoed it. So then the next guy, we'll get to him, is his vice president, Van Buren. He takes over. Mm-hmm. He takes over a completely destroyed economy because he vetoed the bank.
That's the way it goes. The cool guys. America is made of cowboys and nerds. So you got cowboys who show off and who show what kind of people we are. And then you have nerds who actually get things done. But the cowboys get the credit.
Yeah.
And then nerds get fucked every time.
He got fucked. His nickname was Van Ruin.
Yes. He had a lot of nicknames. They were like, Old Kinderhook. He was another total nerd, and everybody hated Van Buren. He was like a little fucking...
Yeah. He was supposed to be, I think, he was one of those vice presidents that was supposed to be a link. Like, because Jackson was the man in the South, kind of, or wherever, and they were like, let's get this dork to...
He was from Kinderhook, New York.
He was his Pence.
Yeah.
He was Trump's Pence.
Yeah.
He was... The legend is that, you know, he was one of the first people to have pamphlets, like a lot of pamphlets, like the press, like the mass press started to get big. So his pamphlet was, because he was called Old Kinderhook because he's from Kinderhook, New York. So his thing was OK, and it was a check mark.
Oh, nice.
And that's where people say that OK comes from.
What?
Yeah.
Because it was like his thing was you're OK with a check mark. That was the point. It was like vote for Old Kinderhook.
That's the thing. When you look into this, that's where